And this year we had nice guy, and now it's gonna be wheelie bin. That's it.
I'm here for this future, man. Future's never been brighter. But this Texas Tech team has kind of taken the league by storm to start out. You got Con, Space Kitten, and C-Money. What a cavalcade of names there. And C-Money picks that one up over for Space Kitten. I'm not sure there's a better name right now than Space Kitten if you're asking for my money. But UT Arlington, like you said, adverse not here. Samba and Nava backing him up. But Samba and Nava, no slouches for this team. So while they're missing adverse, you certainly can't take UT Arlington sleeping.
Absolutely. Beetle trying his best there. Like he said, they asked us to say hello. He is making his CRL debut here. We've not seen him on the pitch, so everyone gets a fresh new taste of what Texas Arlington can bring to the table with him. And currently, not doing too bad. Kind of finding themselves in no man's land in a couple of spots early on, but overall, Arlington able to compensate quite well. Nava warming up in the lobby. He was looking good with the dribbles, and here he exercises a real great transition.
Yeah, that was really nice move from Nava on the delay. Khan wasn't sure how to approach him. He didn't want to go up and challenge that early as he knew that Nava had him beat to the ball. So he just wanted to try to anticipate where that shot was coming, but then as soon as he turned out farther than the post, he got beat. And a nice move by Nava, like you said.
Nava, I think, got the sneaky suspicion he's always going to be the guy to watch on Texas Arlington this season. And I look forward to seeing what else he can do.
Say that?
You know, you ever just watch a player play the game for a couple of minutes and they just, something about the way they move around, it's so smooth and buttery. You're just like, yep.
Oh, definitely.
You know what's up.
Definitely. That's like, the closest thing I was thinking of was Yanks in South America, where the first time I ever watched him, I was like, oh, this guy.
He's got it.
This guy might do something. And that's how you're feeling about Nava. He's looking good early, but Space Kitten can't get the clear out, and Nava will push it right back in on the flip reset, but can't stay behind the ball. Samba will keep it pushed in.
And Space Kitten counterattack, no problem for Beetle. Already locked in on the goal line. A little bit of extra space to work with as well in the midfield. Maybe a little panky, but turns it into a solid boost steal. And currently, Texas Arlington kind of cruising here. Been able to box in Texas Tech pretty well, and Samba gets a little bit of extra space to work with and turns in a little double tap off the wall here.
Yeah, grab that rebound. Nava in front, but didn't need him as Space Kitten came out of the top of the net. Just could not find that angle and was a little too far out to the side. 2 goals for UT Arlington, but they've been close ones. Texas Tech just haven't quite found a way to sneak, or not sneak, but a way to lock up on defense. They've let a couple come off the back wall and backboard for UT Arlington.
I think their big thing is going to be finding a way to cement their hold in that middle part of the pitch. They need to start getting out in front of those Texas Arlington transitions, meeting them at the point of contact right now that feels they're just one step behind it and not able to really jam the ball anywhere in a neutral space. Space Kitten and C-Money both up at the same time gives Samba and Nava a little bit of extra space, and that throws off the layering, and again, they let Texas Arlington off the hook relatively easily. Floater in front, saved by C-Money, needs 2, not going to happen. Beetle there to hit one in the top of the net.
It's a nice one there from Samba, too. Good delay again. And Texas Tech, they're really falling for that. If they sit for too long, they see UT Arlington on the dribble, and no one's there to meet them at point of contact. Yeah. They just don't have the reaction time to be able to handle it. So these change-ups are really killing
back to
them.
That double commit, too. Could have ironed out that chance in front of the Texas Arlington net. They would have had that support in the midfield line to slow down that transition, but what are you going to do right now? Deep hole for 2 minutes left, and we'll see what they can accomplish.
We'll see. Money tried to find Khan. They can only keep UT Arlington at bay for so long. Samba pushes forward, a nice series of challenges. But Khan gets a nice clear downfield. Space Kitten waiting there to meet it. Khan still in front of it, but can't find the touch.
Wow.
C-Money has the shot, though, and they sneak it through. Texas Tech somehow.
I was really thinking the defense, with this miss from Khan, I thought Samba might have had the space to line this save up, but he really did let fly. You know, anything above 60 miles per hour, anywhere near the top edge of that box, it's real tough to save when it's coming at you that quick so close. So you might be able to see it coming, but until you know which direction that ball's headed, you're hesitant to jump, and that gave him just enough space, but they get it right back. Nava almost instantly off the kickoff. gets the lead back to 3.
Yeah, I always considered anything over like 60 to 65 miles an hour essentially what is a Rocket League fastball. And that was another fastball there from Nava, but that time straight in front of the box. Texas Tech had a chance to come back. It may have just gone away right there with a minute 20
And,
remaining.
I like how you bring up fastball because fastballs kind of play differently in real baseball and in Rocket League. 60 miles an hour from the midfield line plays a lot different than 60 miles from right next to the net. And it's all about you just need that extra second or two. It's kind of like, throwing the fastball at the eyes or throwing it at the knees. You got that little bit of extra distance to let your brain adjust. It can make a big difference. That's why it's so important to take strong shots close to the net. They get a lot harder to save.
Ooh,
there you go.
Pass, and Khan will punch that in. That was a nice approach, and what a pass there from Space Kitten.
I really like what Space Kitten did up the wall there. He brought it up, realized nobody was coming to challenge him, so he let the ball continue to carry up that wall and get back behind it and then brought it all the way down to the ground. And still, nobody from Texas Arlington was going out and meeting him, so he had the extra time to come all the way back to the floor and then tip that one out to the middle. Great recognition there from Space Kitten, taking advantage of the space the defense gave him. Got the lead to 2 for Texas Arlington, but only 40 seconds left.
Ooh, they might find a way in. Beatles had a boost, so C-Money will take point. They're able to push down the field. This might be a setup here for Texas Tech. Nava also out of boost. Tried to keep it close, but Khan's got the catch. Khan, light flick, and easily cleared away. Space Kitten will cut the gap, but, well, with the time remaining, that might have done it, that last clear. C-Money, though, gets over another, and Nava will that clear out. 10 seconds remaining. Will all but do it unless Space Kitten finds the net here. Beto picks up the save. Space Kitten takes him out. C-Money shot saved by Samba, and time will expire. That will be UT Arlington taking the first game.
They went for the greedy play there. They wanted the one-on-one shot chance when all they needed was that pass into the middle. They could have given themselves a kickoff to see if they could equalize, but unfortunately, Texas Arlington out too much too early. And despite Texas Tech coming back and actually playing a real strong offense, couldn't crack the net often enough. Look at those shots from Texas Tech. That's what, 16 shots for Texas Tech. Wow, yeah. And, that first half of the game.
Where'd that come from?
Exactly. That first half of the game really felt all Texas Arlington. It was looking good for them, but they rallied in the final half of that first showdown and really put it to Texas Arlington, but you got to give Texas Arlington credit. Always in position, always ready to go and making some solid plays on defense and never really getting thrown too much out of position, apart when Space Kitten picked him apart.
Yeah, I was starting to get worried for Texas Tech when it became 4-1, and you're thinking, okay, they're not really going to be able to build any momentum here, but then you had that pass from Space Kitten. You had Khan, who was starting to find his way in the challenge game pretty consistently. And C-Money starting to favor the air dribbles a little bit more. So if Texas Tech can continue to find space, it might pay dividends for them in the match. I don't know if that game 1 is real indicative of the rest of the match.
I'm with you. I think this game 2 is definitely going to have a little different flavor. But Beetle and Samba able to combine, and Samba just cuts the pass down a fraction too early and bangs it off the wall.
Is that one that he really needed to rush? Because he really turned on that one as hard as he could.
I had it on the wide camera. There was a guy rotating into the net. He might have had a little extra time, but there's no way to know in that situation. You kind of just know that the rotation timing should be coming through soon, so you try and rush it a little bit to make sure you beat the defense, and you just take it away. And Khan can't execute a freebie with the bump on Beetle. I mean, that was a gimme about as much as you could ask.
Yeah, you won't get looks like that too often, but they actually might get a one-on-one here against Beetle with C-Money. C-Money trying to play the read, and he got burned. Khan has a shot too late. C-Money can't get there in time to bump him out, and now Space Kitten left to delay, and Khan had enough time to get back, but Beetle's still in a prime spot. Gets the pass. C-Money on the rotation. Has the clear.
Like him. Ooh. Goose is right. Samba zoned out by C-Money there a little bit. Forced to hesitate. That gives Texas Tech the space to advance here, and what do the Raiders got? That's over Nava's head. C-Money, can you pick the right spot? Samba out there to meet him right at the point of where he shot the ball from, and that's great recognition, and almost able to turn it into a goal on the other end.
Oh, much better, though, on defense from Texas Tech. Khan, no boost, but he was able to keep it close. Still, this is a tight rotation in front for Space Kitten, and now they got a pass in front. Beetle up high. Can he get another touch onto the ball? No, it'll drop right back down for C-Money, and Nava left in a poor spot, but he did make a touch happen, giving Samba a chance to keep things pressed in the blue. Nice push from Khan. But another clear from Nava. Samba not making contact again. He's been looking a little rough in the last few minutes. C-Money on the backside. Can't find a shot. And Nava will get out.
C-Money was in such a good spot. Nava on transition. Kind of let the ball get a little too much on the hood. Beetle's just trying to trap this one on the blue half. And unfortunately, the only one there is Space Kitten. And pass to Khan. Demoed immediately. And that should kill everything. But Samba misses the ball. And Beetle is caught too far forward into the goal line. Not really his fault. I mean, he should expect Samba to come up with this touch. And you miss one like that, yeah, you're going to be out of position. Beetle couldn't do anything about that. That's not his fault.
No, not at all. And that's the third whiff in the last 4 attempts from Samba in trying to touch the ball. And it's put UT Arlington in some poor spots. So he's got to find a way to solidify those touches. Otherwise, there might be another goal coming up for Texas Tech. A nice hit there from Samba to get back down to Beetle. But the challenge will neutralize things in midfield. And Space Kitten determined to push forward here in the orange half. Khan getting chipped, but uses his jump to get back down quickly.
Bad spawn. Unlucky. Beetle got demoed, and Samba was trying to take that ball across his goal line, collect that corner boost, and right before he got there, Beetle spawn just threw off everything about that, and now they're having to work doubly hard to break out of their own half.
Well, the boost spawns right on Khan as he's over the midfield. And he wants to set up a pass, but it's just too far forward. C-Money will still find a way through. Space Kitten's already in the air. Shot in front to C-Money, but it's banged off the post. Rebound, no good. Khan steals this one away. Hang on a second. Drops down in front of the box. Beetle takes it back out to the corner. C-Money tries to delay, and no chance here, but Space Kitten grabs the ball. Hang on. Does he have it? No, and Khan cut in. He had an angle had he stayed back just a little bit further, but C-Money has a push and is back out to the corner. Khan will take the boost for his efforts and force the challenge against Beetle, but Texas Tech, a couple of opportunities to really turn the needle in their favor, but no insurance goal for them as they're back in the blue half.
Getting some great boost deals as well, but finally, Texas Arlington able to find a strong clear out of the corner. That's really where that game needs to improve on defense for them. They need to stop getting these clears, pinging off the ceiling and stuff. They need to clear the space, force Texas Tech onto the back foot so they can try and meet them on more equal footing.
Khan, that gap fills very quickly. He knew he had a little bit of space, but that space dwindles. And now Nava picks it back up on the side.
Oh my gosh, he's going for it.
Nava over C-Money, but he got the save and the shot too wide. Right back to the side again for Beetle. The challenge will give a breakaway opportunity for Khan. Rips one towards the net, and it's saved. Back out by Nava. C-Money, no chance. Samba gets that clear downfield. Do they have a play? No, it's too disjointed on the offense, and Nava gets the clear here as third man.
Let's get to Khan. That's a tough read. Doesn't connect. C-Money thankfully up early, but Beetle, all you got to do is get this one into the middle. It's off the wall. Samba believes Space Kitten was going to get the touch. And, oh, man, that's 2 chances now that Texas Arlington have had a good look at maybe turning something in, but just not able to read what was happening on the play, and you can't blame them. Khan with a chance to put this game away. Samba, nice tip forward. Nava's going to need a little help, Jorby.
No. Does he have a play here? No. Can't get the help he needs, and C-Money will put it into the ground. And we've got ourselves a match here. We'll go to at least 4. Texas Tech taking game 2.
That's a rough one if you're Texas Arlington. You know that the Raiders gave you a couple good chances there, and you just couldn't quite connect on the real quality ones, I should say, but Texas Tech, again, real strong press out of the midfield, doing a great job boxing in Texas Arlington for a good chunk of the game. But that's really what I want to see out of Texas Arlington going into Game 3. That clear game needs to improve. Because you feel like if they just start getting some better clears, they're going to find themselves in better positions, and they're going to really start making Texas Tech work to box them in. And instead of just kind of being like, well, that one went off the ceiling, we can just press on that and keep it jammed in this corner or right at the midfield line somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like Samba has to hit the ball.
Step one.
I don't mean to pick on him too much, but like it was just a really bad progression for him that allowed Texas Tech to push forward and get their only goal. Had he not missed those few touches,
overtime.
Well, we'd probably be 0-0 overtime. Yeah.
Oh,
and that one's in. Wow, Space Kitten gets the goal. All right.
Product of, a tough one. Samba and Nava both up, and Samba doesn't have any boost, so I'm not surprised he really misses that one, to be honest. He had enough of the tank, but with how hard it came out of that corner, I mean, just not enough time to get the wheels back under him to hop up. He was never going to make it, so not necessarily his fault.
We're not blaming
It's
him.
not necessarily his fault. It's just a product of how strong the touch was out of the corner. So it's not like he just went for it
not
and missed.
necessarily.
He just couldn't reach it.
So it's like, 15% his fault, or like 16. You know,
I'll give him like.
You can fudge the numbers
Yeah,
however you want.
a small margin. It's not like a Samba, that's your fault. It's unlucky.
That gives you at least a 10% in my book. All right, Nava will push forward, and Khan will steal that ball away again. But it'll be a push for
did he get
Texas
it?
Tech. Oh, he got caught out, and C-Money saves the day, banging it off the post. But Samba has the pass in front to Beetle, and it's cut off by C-Money.
Oh, and that's a good ball for Texas Arlington. Samba, it's so close to keeping a good bit of pressure, and Nava making an aggressive job. Oh my gosh, it's gonna work. What?
Oh no! Wait, you're saying this works?
Well,
but I think he
missed it. He missed the ball twice in a row. He missed the ball twice in a row, and everyone on Texas Tech was like, "Wait, what?" And then, "Wait, what?"
He missed it twice in a
He
row?
missed it twice in a row, dribbling that ball around the corner. And everyone from Texas Tech just did this, double take. Like, hang on, what?
Nava, please. If it works, it works,
If
right?
it works, it works.
Beetle takes the shot, and
never knock a goal-scoring chance that goes in. You can say you might not have deserved it, but you'll never not take it. As Nava, he's going to show you that he still got it. Samba battles for a ball in the corner, and look at Nava get this one from across his body.
now Samba just straight up outboxed them in the corner, and Nava deserves that one. The nice shot, far side of the net. And UT Arlington, just like that, back on top. How do you feel about Beetle so far, Chiefs, in the match? I feel like, for me personally, he's fit in quite well for considering who he's replacing today in adverse. Space Kitten going to tie the game quick.
I've been liking Beetle, to answer your question. We'll talk a little bit more on the next kickoff, but this goal right here, it's kind of what Khan did, or what Samba did on that previous goal. Khan just goes for a fight in the corner, takes a favorable skip out into the middle, and who's there for it but Space Kitten, and he just hit a nice shot towards the top of the net. Always going to be tough to save, and Beetle just not enough time to react to it. But in terms of how I'm liking Beetle on the pitch, yeah, he's looking good. Obviously, we know Adverse has a lot of great mechanics, but I really think that Beetle being on this pitch, his job is really just make sure that you're not double committing it and stay in a strong spot positionally. As Samba able to turn one aside at the goal line. And Beetle, I think, is fitting in well. He's obviously not out here trying to carry the game, and I think he's really filling the sub position quite well. It's just, you know what? Just be in the right place at the right time. That's all we need you to do, and that's all we can ask. And he's doing a great job of that. He's got great timing.
Oh, and demo on the backside by Nava's going to give him the goal. He'll take it from Samba, and Samba's spamming okay in the chat. Not happy about it, and Nava's taking all the credit.
He's a little displeased. To be fair, though, that goal only goes in because Nava got the demo on the back line. He gave Samba the clean line towards the net, so not going to knock too much off of Nava's score for taking that one away.
So you're saying that was Nava's points. Those were his points.
I'm saying he deserves a piece of the pie, and him taking that goal was his way to get it.
I think, taking the goal is a little more than a piece of the pie. I would say you took several pieces, and look, Samba's hungry, man.
I'm not saying he took, his fair share. He might have taken more, but he did deserve at least a little. Pass to Nava, and a big stretch, can't get there for the fourth goal. But look at him put the ball back into the mix. Unfortunately, everybody's already left, and C-Money has time to clear. Pass in front, Beetle to no one, and a nice strong clear from Space Kid.
It's looking good here for UT Arlington to try to get insurance, but that challenge will just knock that straight away. Nava, nice touch back out to the corner. And he'll have another push out, but they know those midfield challenges are coming from Texas Tech. Khan's in front of this one as well. Just privy to taking their chances when they see them and not trying to force too much. Samba on the back line will have to receive. Now, where do you go right now if you're UT Arlington? Low boost, and you can't win a challenge against Space Kitten. Nava will whip back around to the side, but C-Money's not letting him out.
Oh, and Nava got that boost, too. He's got an advantage here. Ground pinch towards the goal. Not quite enough in the tank. Space Kitten able to get out in front. Pass to Beetle one more time. Khan there to meet him, and Texas Arlington not letting off the gas with a 1-goal lead in 90 seconds.
Khan's been very fast to get up to a lot of these challenges, but he's flat-footed there, and Always knew that that was going to bounce off the post. Of course, Khan gets another clear.
Ooh, that's an awkward catch from Nava. And justly so. Space Kitten wants to turn it in. Just misses the angle. Samba's tied up, but nobody is pressuring. The third man off grabbing boost for Texas Tech. Space Kitten again able to pick one off of the midfield line, but not able to get it in between the goalposts. It was completely open.
Oh, Khan almost had the shot, but then Samba picks up the next save. Texas Tech hunting for this tying goal. Here comes Space Kitten again up to the back. Samba, another clear, and Nava will get the follow-up, but there's Khan again. Keeping midfield locked down for Texas Tech. Can't whip it back around, and Samba will get the clear. How about this defense from UT Arlington? Samba even maybe getting a shot on net, taken away by Space Kitten.
Scary one, and they might have caught Nava in a bad spot, but how do you get this ball back into the middle? The only answer is a hard cut from Space Kitten. Samba was in position, and now you got to find a couple of big blocks here if you're C-Money.
Well, he'll get solid touch up to the ceiling, and Space Kitten's quick to follow it. But Samba
be there.
Sees the one gap he's got, but Khan's there. He's got no boost, so Space Kitten's demo, well, he didn't even get the bump. Beetle will get the clear out over to Nava.
Nice chip.
And C-Money, last push here at the end. He's got a little bit of boost. Flip reset, lets it launch. Samba gets the clear out to the corner. Space Kitten close by. He gets the demo, but not the ball, and Beetle decides to take it. Beetle, that might have given C-Money a chance. Nava misses the ball, and UT Arlington, despite trying to give Texas Tech more chances, will win the game.
Real nice job here from Texas Arlington. Now they hold series advantage going into the next one. This was a fight from Texas Tech. They were close on a couple of chances. I really just felt like the thing that was missing from Texas Tech coming in and getting that final push, Jorby, you were talking about it. Yes, Texas Arlington playing strong defensively, but it just feels like that Texas Tech third man was going to be one or two steps too late to the play to continue to try and build pressure. It's that slight disconnect in terms of the speed of rotation. Someone's off grabbing boost at just the right time, or is off for whatever reason expecting a different play to develop, and they're just not in position to continue to build the pressure. I feel like if Texas Tech were able to have the resources they needed to be in the spots to block those clears, they really could have put some strong pressure on Texas Arlington towards the end of that regulation play. So if they get all on the same page at the same time, would not be surprised to see this one go to Game 5.
Yeah, I mean, let's see how this one plays out, because to your point, those follow-ups were juicy from Texas Tech in midfield. But to everything that you were saying, it would die after that because someone was going to grab boost. C-Money trying to set up something quickly.
Is just missing that one big key block to keep it going. Because, yeah, the approaches were great. Samba, nice little fake there, but C-Money all over it. And it's just, you really hope Texas Tech able to tighten the screws on the machine one or two more notches, and then they're going to be in a great spot to make this one go another 5 minutes.
Khan, I feel like he was behind the ball a lot on defense for Texas Tech, and he commits with C-Money, but C-Money grabs the touch. Nava launches this up, and Beetle getting zoned out by Space Kitten. A good bump, and it did give C-Money a chance to get the touch, but he ended up missing. Space Kitten back out to the side.
Space Kitten definitely had his head on a swivel there. He was expecting his teammate to find that clear off the backboard, and as soon as it didn't come, he immediately turned off ball cam, went and bumped Beetle off the play, and gave themselves some extra time to sort themselves out here on defense, and now they've got the space if they can beat Nava. Pass to Space Kitten. It's going to be a bit of a stretch to turn this one into a goal-scoring chance, and indeed, Samba immediately going to lift that one back to the blue half.
Ooh, and then demoed for his efforts right after the fact. Samba's really cleaned up his touches since that game 2. He's had a lot of those clears. Here's a shot, though, from C-Money. What a pass from Space Kitten. He's had passes like this a couple of times that really make you think, okay, I really got to keep an eye on you when you get on the sidewalk.
And that was gross, too. It's so disguised because Samba sees Space Kitten go up that wall there, and Samba immediately hits reverse because he's thinking, oh, if he takes this into an air dribble, or goes towards the backboard, I got to give myself a little room to go and get to it. And then he turns it into this little chip out into the middle, and it's a goal, and make it 2 for him now. Space Kitten, ooh, exercising the capitalization on the poor clear. Actually, the missed touch, I should say, and Nava as well. Up a little too high to block the shot, and maybe a little too early.
Well, for Space Kitten, strapped on his rocket, head up to space. We might get a third goal. Samba will pick up that clear. It's UT Arlington put on the ropes here. Samba pops it over one, but again, the follow-up. C-Money behind the mark again. That's his third save, and he's going to get the goal on top of it. slips right underneath the Arlington defense. Texas Tech on top by 3.
Same thing that just happened to Nava happens to Beetle. Jumps up a little early, doesn't know exactly which direction the shot is going, but he has to jump because if that shot gets hit with any type of force towards the top of the net, Beetle's got to be there, so he jumps early, ends up overdoing it, and make it 4 probably. Con right down the middle. It's floating off the wall. Yep, this is in.
Bam. That is 2 goals for Space Kitten, 2 goals for C-Money, and, well, money for Texas
You know,
Tech.
it turns out you don't need everybody on the offensive side to be on the same page at the same time with enough boost to keep the pressure going, because you can just capitalize on a couple of really nice touches from Space Kitten and then, yeah, get an extra one on the kickoff. And now you're up 4-0 with 3 minutes on the clock, and you just say, okay, well, now we just have to not throw the game.
Tell me to put my trust in a Space Kitten. And my trust has never been more firm as, you know, he's 2 goals and 2 assists. C-Money,
He's
massive
not done.
challenge. Khan almost got in front of it.
C-Money
Yeah.
might be up by 4, but he's like, watch me disrespect these people, go for this big fake and try and get 5 on the board there. But Texas Arlington not willing to budge here. 2.5 left.
Look,
here.
everybody knows.
Go for it.
I was going to say, everyone knows when you're up by 4, the only way you can score is through pure style. after
It's
that.
true.
Any goals you score that are simple after that is a goal for the other team.
You've
Right.
let everybody down.
Yeah. You may have won the game in the record books, but you lost it in my
It's
heart.
only flip resets,
See-
turtle goals, and this one from Khan, touchdown to C-Money, and it's off the bar. Now you're not allowed to score it. Now you're not allowed to. You had what could have been something special, and you just couldn't quite execute.
Oh, Nava's going to get that one to Samba. And C-Money up for this will get the clear. Texas Tech, complete dominance in Game 4. There's just been nothing to work with for UT Arlington. They have 5 shots on net, but compare that to the not so many more 8. But those 8 shots to the 5 are a massive difference with how much UT Arlington has had possession.
Yeah, really.
Which is 0.
Exactly. It's kind of been a bit of this stalemate here. You know, it's been the approaches from Texas Tech and shots like that. Right now, they've got that midfield line really secured, and they're putting that extra touch towards net, and it's resulting in a couple extra chances. But overall, apart from the few chances that have gone in because Texas Tech has kind of made a couple of mistakes or just been absolutely torn to shreds by Space Kitty, I mean, what are you going to... Okay, that's 5 for C-Money. I mean, it's just, what are you going to do? Like, Nava, that's not a bad touch.
They're just jumping for the
He just
ball.
needs a little extra help, and C-Money, he just picks apart the defensive positioning, right? You see Samba rotating in. Samba's thinking, oh, great, here comes a follow-through top of the net. Nah, C-Money's just going to drop it down into the bottom, and you've already committed to playing on the sidewall, so you're never going to make it.
And Khan is in the business of just booming the ball as hard as possible.
Hey, it's a strat.
Every time he gets behind
Trust
it.
me.
No, I'm not knocking
When
it. I'm not
you're
knocking
up
it.
by 5, if you ever find yourselves up by 5 in a ranked game, chat, people watching, literally
Forfeit.
just smash the ball as hard as you can every single time, and you will be amazed at how much time you can waste off the clock.
You know, it's funny, even at this level and above, if you just hit the ball as hard as possible, you'll be amazed at what some CRL players or pro players
even if
would
you're
do.
losing by 2, just hit the ball as hard as you can. Good things happen.
Yeah, it doesn't
Good
matter.
things happen.
They're like, oh,
There's one...
he's not going to try to out-mind game me with a double flip reset, doubly do tap?
There-
Okay.
There's one thing that can never be fully appreciated in any medium. You know, it really doesn't matter what activity you're partaking in, but if there is speed behind whatever you are doing, it's added pressure, right? You know, if you're playing, baseball, if you run fast, well, that infield hit looks a lot more likely and it forces more errors. If you're playing chess and you make moves inside of 5 seconds, then the other guy starts thinking, oh man, this guy's got it figured out. He knows exactly what's going down. And
I feel stupid.
Exactly. And if you're playing Rocket League and you're hitting bangers towards the backboard every single touch, they start getting real scared because they're thinking, man, this guy doesn't miss. And it puts a lot of extra pressure on those defenses when you're hitting the ball with force. So it's never a bad option. It might not always be optimal, but it's definitely not the worst to just smash the ball every time.
I do love your baseball comparison with if the guy runs fast, it's a
Same thing on
he'll get to the
defense.
base
If you
faster.
pitch the ball
He'll get to the
fast, it's
base
hard to hit the ball.
That's why the fastball is valuable. And
Speed is king in everything. If everyone is the same baseline and one person is faster, they win. It's the great X factor across everything is speed.
Now, if you're listening at home and you're listening to Achieves and you respect Achieves for the big brain that he has in Space Kitten scoring on kickoffs as he does, I want you to know something, that just because you're fast doesn't necessarily mean that you're better. So be careful out there. Manage your speed. Always drive the posted speed limits in game, and keep
and
your
definitely drive the speed limit out of game
inside the vehicles at all times. But it's game 5. We'll get serious here for a second as Texas Tech are trying to steal the game away. Sabo picks up the first save, but Khan has the shot, and Sabo got the save again! And he bumped it right back into his teammate, so no rebound comes for Texas Tech, and somehow UTA Arlington got out.
Wow, Samba, that was a massive save. Khan actually put such a great shot on target there towards the top of the goal in traffic. Thankfully, Samba, they're able to get some part of the car on it. That was huge to keep the deficit at 1. But Texas Tech looking to pick up right where they left off in the previous match.
Nice pass from Khan back to C-Money, but Samba recognized it quickly still. This is a different Texas Tech team in game 5. C-Money setting up Khan. The shot denied by Samba, but quickly up for it. Space Kitten, he bumps Nava off the play, but Beetle's downfield. Does he have Samba? No, he's not going to get the touch. Khan will have the clear.
And pressure as well. Only one defender, and Nava, smart, had to close the gap. Didn't want to take the chance of getting crossed into the midfield. Space Kitten trying to keep the pressure on with the bounce off the backboard. Nava the only one there for it. Samba going to tip it out to the side. And everything, I think, going to take a moment to breathe as Texas Tech might realize that, okay, Texas Arlington have stabilized here.
Yeah, but they still have control of midfield. And Khan will get back to that ball. 4 or 5 shots now for Texas Tech in the first minute and a half. None for UT Arlington. I'm not even sure they've left the orange half. Space Kitten gets underneath. Beetle has the save, but Khan hops over a defender. Off the post, the save again from Nava. Saba picks it up back to the other side, and still a corner. The fight belongs to Texas Tech. C-Money couldn't find the shot. Space Kitten from midfield. Unbelievable speed. 2-0.
Here's where it gets dangerous. You get that touch from C-Money to work its way through the corner and up the wall. You know the defense is all scattered and not in position to have a quality clear. Beetle's only choice, he's not sure who's behind him, so he just pops it up and hopes that somebody can come through and make the touch. Only one to come home for it, though, is Space Kitten. And like you said, with the speed, straight down the middle towards the top of the net. 2-0 Texas Tech.
You know, speed kills, and UT Arlington are on the floor. Khan couldn't quite get the touch, and Samba will take back over. But right now, this Texas Tech team is fully in control. Beetle pulls off the play, but that's C-Money's ball. Pops it right over. Khan's right there. Space Kitten gets in his way. And here it comes the backside. Samba's got the race. C-Money on the spawn. He misses the touch, and C-Money gets away with murder.
And what makes that so unfortunate is they got the demo back on their own half. And so that guy spawned back on defense, forcing Samba to try and outplay in the 1v1, and that's where the execution comes into play. Mis-executes the flick, and Samba gonna be kicking himself for not able to get that one out to the left-hand side. Nava trying to make up for it, though, and jam this one into the corner.
They created another opportunity like that. They've been able to push this ball into the blue wall. And Nava will get under Khan, but this is going to be a tough one across. Can't find the touch. Pass out denied again. Touch. That time by Space Kitten. Now Beetle back in front of the box. Flips it over, but Khan's got the save. Not strong enough from UT Arlington. They need something with a little more juice to get by.
2 missed flicks now. Beetle, yeah, he had 2 defenders in the net, but he definitely had a lane to pick from. And again, just not able to nail that tight flick. Nava trying to work his way around the corner, no dice. Beetle forced to try and put the pressure on Space Kitten here. Actually gets a great roll. Awkward touch for C-Money, and thankfully, the only one there for it is Samba a little bit late because he wasn't sure which direction that ball was going to go. Beetle with a nice chip out to the opposite side, and unfortunately, Samba off grab and boost in that midfield line, and going to stall out here, I think, for Texas Arlington, barring a miracle from Nava.
He did buy a little bit of time. Otherwise, that was going to be a massive breakout opportunity for Texas Tech to put the match away. And Samba now will get the clear downfield. Khan ready to receive. He'll take it away from Samba. And C-Money wants that follow-up. Beetle takes that boost out, but if Naba doesn't get that challenge in midfield, they're going to be in danger. He did, but that's Space Kitten's ball again. Coming through is Khan. Space Kitten getting the ball. C-Money's got the shot off the post. He missed it. And a minute left. That could have been the third.
Not much time left, but currently a 2-goal lead. Feels pretty good, and Samba again doesn't get that chip out into the middle. He is on the cusp of just a fantastic setup, but that's twice now. Beetle doesn't play the ball because he thinks Space Kitten's got it. And man, you just feel like this one was so close to holding a different kind of weight to it.
I mean, just missed opportunities. They're generating the correct chances. They're getting the quality opportunities that they're looking for. But it's exactly as you said, Chief, the mis-execution. Space Kitten, that is pure execution. That is bottled at the end. Khan bangs it off the post. And in any other universe where Samba hits his flicks and Beetle hits the shot earlier, it's tied.
Oh, no.
And we're talking about Texas Tech missing quality opportunities and banging it off the post. But instead, UT Arlington can't buy a goal, and it's 10 seconds left. Beetle gets one more push towards the net. C-Money takes it away. Time expires. No. GG! Samba, it's over.
Let it fall, lads. You've played your hearts out. Oh, man. Yeah, Samba leaves the lobby instantly. I don't blame him. I would be immensely frustrated with myself. Here's the sad thing. Everyone here on CRL knows Samba is a fantastic player. And it's unfortunate to see a guy who you know can deliver in the big moments just not be able to come out and have that today. That's unfortunate for Texas Arlington. They're going to watch this series back and know that it could have been something great. And unfortunately, sometimes that's what happens, you know? It's tough to nail the play when you need it every single time. And Samba, more often than not, is able to deliver. Unfortunately today, though, missed the mark in a couple of big key opportunities. Beetle coming in, playing as a sub, also not able to execute on a couple of key chances. But overall, I think Beetle played a great series. He wasn't caught out of position very often. He was where he needed to be in terms of the rotation and trying to keep the pressure going. Just UT Arlington inches short of greatness in what would have been an awesome Game 5.
Inches short of greatness, but Texas Tech were a little bit faster. Plenty more CRL action coming up for you after the break. Who will be the faster team? Who will be the better team? Who will be the more entertaining team? You know what it is. Go get up, take a snack, whatever. We'll be back. Nice series of challenges.